We also talk about Turkey talking about Devin Haney and David Benavidez fighting in February while they have fights going on in November. What's your thoughts on Turk kind of putting that out there?
Well, he's foreseeing in the future, you know. Um, Devin Haney's in a competitive fight. I would say a 50-50 fight based on his experience and his accomplishments. And but I'm rooting for Brian Norman in that fight. Actually, I believe Brian Norman is going to win that fight. You know, but if Devin fights this guy and wins this guy and looks good doing it, you know, I take my hat off to him. I don't know who will fight after that. Maybe the winner of Pacquiao and Broly or whatever they do. I don't know. Barrios, maybe. I don't know. If I'm Devin,
Brian
I would be
rematch.
maybe. I seen them locking horns when we was out at the fight. So probably. I would like to see that. I'd like to see a rematch on that. Just like Cotto got his revenge, I would like to see Devin get his revenge. So yeah, even though he lost his last fight to Rolly, so what? They got unfinished business. So I would like to see that. Benavidez, I'm looking for him to fight. Come on, man, you gotta fight B-Ball. You gotta fight. They call him the WBC champion. I'm upset about that because he's not the WBC champion. B-Ball is the WBC champion. So I'm trying to see him at least fight B-Ball for B-Ball, the undisputed champion, right?
Yeah, but he ended up getting like a back injury.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like it's
okay.
like, but they stripped him. They stripped him quick. The
Oh, the
WBC,
WBA.
no WBC. That's why David has the WBC.
Oh, so they upgraded David Benavidez.
Yeah.
Ah, that's sad. That's sad. Still, you got to get in with B-Ball or Better B, but then let Better B get a shot at the title. Even though
Yeah, he's on the
B-Ball is
card.
the champion. Yeah, so they going he's on the card with Yardy, with him against Yardy. Okay, yeah, yeah. He fighting a guy I never heard of for sure. But I would like to see. Yeah, then David Bennett, if they win, then he got to fight Better B. That'll be a good fight for that. Better B definitely should be number one contender for the title. You know, so I would like to see that. That's what David needs to do. Make his own mark. I would like to see him fight Better B, and then B-Ball. I don't think he. It's for him to be the. If he's going to be the king like everybody predict him to be, then let him. He young. Let him be the king and rule the roost at 75. Beat the old guard and rule the roost.
Lots of people say he has the chance of being that face of boxing after Crawford leaves. What do you think?
The face of boxing.
He
Well,
would have to beat those guys you mentioned.
no, I don't think those guys can carry the face of boxing. B-Ball or
Mm.
better or David Benavidez. I don't think they. I really want to give it to Shakur. I know Keyshawn. You know he had a strong presence when he comes back. So I think it's going to be with the younger guys. You know, with the younger guys, with the smaller guys. I think those guys are the ones. It's either going to be Tank, Shakur, um, because they have the charisma and the personality and the presence and Keyshawn. So I think it's gonna be among those three to be the face of boxing. You know, box office draw, and far as appeal and everything. I would say those guys. It's gonna be those guys.
How about if Benavidez was able to take those names that you mentioned, the Bivos, the Better Beefs, move up into the division? These are the things that they're talking about. They're talking about him fighting Zordo Ramirez, then moving up. Just heard in the interview, was even thinking about Obataya, the cruiserweight champion. Very interested in wanting to fight David Benavidez when he wants to come up as well. So I mean, these are great accomplishments coming up. If
But
being
not
able
the
to
face.
achieve those things, what do you say?
But not the face. Not the face.
No.
I don't think he has the personality or the charisma to be the face of boxing. I don't see Benavidez having that. He can fight, he's decent, but I don't see him having the charisma or the personality to be the face of boxing.
Okay.
You got to have more than
Okay.
just accomplishments.